Okay. I'll be bilingual today. I know that many of you understand English, but just to double check, we'll do this slogan too. Danes smo se dobili zato, ker je res vse šlo na online po večini. Lili, imaš ti tudi online vse zdaj? Prek katerega medija ponavadi?
Mi dva imava po Zoomu.
Zoom. A je tudi skupine?
Skupine pa po Skypeu.
Aha, okay. Dobro. Yes, most of the courses are now online. Some of you still have them live, but just to see some basic features. We've had a similar meeting before, but for example, for LanguageSitter, MS Teams is it's a new platform, and thank you Tina and Kevin and Tiasha for struggling with us from a day-to-day basis, because we're getting to know this. Does anyone work with MS Teams otherwise? Lili, Spela, Steven, Eva? No. MS Teams mostly is used by companies that are kind of big companies, a bit afraid of Zoom because of the security reasons, even though they secure that everything is okay, but still many use MS Teams. So we have to do some online courses also on MS Teams. That's why we're going to check that platform as well. Lili, nekatera podjetja res zahtevajo MS Teams, potem pa smo morali se spoznati, pa se kar še spoznavamo s tem medijem. Ja. Tako da, a imate karkoli izkušnja, kako se vam zdi online? How do you feel about online teaching? Are there any advantages or disadvantages to meeting live? Kevin, you're smiling. Just turn on the microphone first. Yeah.
So far, so good. The disadvantage, I think, is maybe for some people they feel more comfortable when you're in the same room. Sort of like the energy that they feel when being together. But overall, with the classes I had, it works fine. Just sometimes you need to mute everybody because if they don't have headsets and they have a lot of background noise, it can sort of mess up the flow of the class. But so far, yeah, it works as it should.
You have group courses as well?
Yeah.
How is this in comparison to individual courses?
The group courses, the only thing I struggle with Microsoft Teams is that I cannot split them up in pairs, which you can do with Zoom. So that's the only problem I have with Microsoft Teams, especially if you have some speaking activities where it's beneficial for the students to split them up in pairs. But yeah, other than that, I try to make sure that I always try to watch out who is drifting off. So if I have a question or something, I try to pick out the person who seems to be occupied with something else in the class.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you. Anyone else want to share? Lili, imaš ti kakšno prednost uživo pred online ali pa obratno?
Živo? Ja, malo več lahko migam sem pa tja. Med njimi tudi, pa malo pregledujem, če je v redu, če je kaj pisni sestavek, sploh ne. Ker greš pogledat, a prav delajo, se lotili prav nalog, drugače pa vzdušje je drugo, ne. Jaz le maham in krilim in tule, zdaj če bom začela takole, me prav gledajo, ne. Tam je pa malo drugačno. Je tisti stik mi manjka, no. Tudi ko greš v bistvu, že tja se miselno pripraviš, tule pa v bistvu si takoj primoran, biti 100%, ne, mislim, ne moreš si privoščiti kakega spodrsljaja, bom rekla, ne, v živo. Je drugačne, se potem lahko pohecaš, tule pa bolj intenzivno se mi zdi, moraš res paziti na vsak korak, ki ga narediš, no. In da držiš tisto, bom rekla, zanimanje, ne, da se zanimajo za stvari, ne, da so. Pa negativno se mi zdi, ker jih ne moreš vse videti v oči, ne, kako se odzivajo, ker ti imaš fokus na vse v bistvu. vse elemente, od pripomb do ne vem kaj vse daš slikic in ne vidiš tistega odziva v živo, je malo drugačne. Tam le vidiš tisto grimaso, aha, dol, ne razumem.
Mislim, da je tudi odvisno, koga imaš za stranko. In some advanced companies I've seen, they're so used to working online that this is just one of the things, like normal completely. And for others, it's a struggle, yes, because they already start the course with this mindset that they are losing something out because they don't meet in person. Okay, we will just see the Skype, most of the features you do know, but what I've noticed that might help is most of you send a link prior to the course start, a few minutes before, maybe a day before, but what we've seen is very useful in the packages. For example, when you create a permanent link and you just upload it in the LS Online. Se pravi, da imamo en link za čisto vsa srečanja tečaja, da ni treba vsakič znova pošiljati enega. Are you all familiar with that? This is how you do on Zoom, that you have one link and this is it? Or you send it for each meeting a new link? Špela, nekaj kažeš.
No. I'm just saying that I did it individually each time, so I don't know. I didn't know that I could do that. And the ladies that I was teaching, they were a bit, I had to send it twice actually, because we had a computer, a laptop, and a phone, so I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a bit complicated.
A struggle, yeah. Ker imajo eni so na računalnikih, eni so na telefonih, potem so pa še dodatni izzivi. Okay, we will just have a look how you actually create one link for all and how we actually now put it online on LS Online. Because in the beginning, they don't even know what LS Online is, even if they received 2 emails already, but still, you know, and then when you send an email and you say, just click on Zoom link, and the Zoom link is connected directly. So the first time it might be a struggle, but the second time they will know and they will always access from there. So I will just start with sharing screen. Okay, so that we go. Where are you now? Okay, so it's always Zoom US. Now, you always go to my account. Now, my question to you is, do you all have your own Zoom account? Amate Zoom account, we see. Yeah, okay, good. There are some of you who have a Zoom account with us. This means this is the payable license, that you're not thrown out after 40 minutes, but I've heard that even those who have this free version, they are not actually interrupted after 40 minutes. If you have problems with that, just let us know and we will sign your email in, and so you'll get our license. So you go to my account and you see you have everything here about your account, but what's important here, you go to meetings, and then you go to, let me see, So these are all the upcoming ones. These are all the past one, meeting templates. So, and you go to schedule a meeting here. Or here also. So the topic would be, for example, English with Sheila. You can add something if you want, but you don't have to. When, let's say this client has courses on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3. So the duration, we always put a bit more. If it's an hour and a half, we would probably put 2. Then just make sure it's the right one at the right time zone. Recurring meeting, to pomeni, da se ponavlja. In izberemo, now we choose, is it daily? So we would go to weekly, repeat every week, and occurs on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Se pravi, kdaj je ob torkih in četrtkih je recimo ta tečaj. End date. Now here you can, I don't know, you can go directly to the schedule and see when is the last date. You can put a bit more too, but let's say this course stops on 28th of December. You also have, if you have 10 sessions, you can also write here 10 after 10 occurrences. Se pravi, lahko izberemo, kdaj je konec tečaja, lahko pa tudi recimo samo 10 srečanj ima tečaj, se pravi, damo tukaj 10. Registration, don't put required. Security passcode, don't, usually just causes problems. Video za host, se pravi, tistega, za gostitelja pa za vse, ki so zraven. Udeleženci je on, audio damo oboje, so telephone and computer audio, meeting options. Now, allow participants to join anytime. This means they can just join. You can also have the waiting lobby so that you are meeting people to get in if you have the group course, but you can also leave it the way it is. Alternative host, zdaj gostitelj boste verjetno samo vi, so it's just you. And then save. And now you get, so it's English with Spela, time. Now what you can do, you can also put it in your Google Calendar, or Outlook Calendar, Yahoo Calendar, se pravi, vse te termine lahko date tudi v svoj koledar. Okay, we don't have passcode, we don't have waiting room, and here's the link that you will be needing. So what we now do, kar zdaj najrajši naredimo, okay, you also have copy invitation. This is interesting because you can send the whole invitation to the client in an email and they will have the schedule too. Se pravi, lahko cel ta generirano vabilo pošljemo stranki in ga kopiramo, zato da ima res vse podatke, lahko pa pošljemo tudi samo link. Tako da, recimo, copy meeting invitation, or I will cancel and just copy this one. Se pravi, lahko ga kopiramo, potem pa gremo recimo v paket, v katerem smo stranko, naredimo Zoom ali pa MS Teams poglavje, dodamo dejavnost vir, URL, dodaj in napišemo recimo Zoom link, pa recimo kliknite tukaj in se mi pridružite, recimo. Pridružite. Se pravi, če hočemo, da je to pokazano, da se vidi. A ne, joj, se opravičujem. Tle damo link, so we put the link here, and here is the, you know what I mean. You just write the text if you want. Kliknite tukaj in se mi pridružite, recimo. Shrani. In se pravi, tukaj bo vedno link. So Zoom link will always be there. We go into, when we write an email, our introductory email, or is one of the follow-ups, se pravi v mailih, ki jih pošiljamo, napišemo, kar imamo za napisati, so we write what we have to write, and then we also say, meet you, just click on the Zoom link. Se pravi, kliknite na Zoom link. It's very important that you write it down exactly as it is here so that it creates a link to this one, so that they can actually click already in the email. Watch out. For example, Kevin, the last time you put a hyphen here in between, you know, so it didn't make a link. Or you put, I don't know, somebody didn't put the space in between, so it didn't create a link. So it's very important that it's the same as it is here, right? And this is how you access easily, then always the same link. Even if the meeting is cancelled, you can still join next time. There won't be no signals like you missed it or something like that. Je to v redu? Perfect. Špela, se ti zdi bolj uporabno kot sicer, da ni sproti vedno?
Yeah, I mean, it's better, but what happens if you reschedule? Because that's what happened with my class a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Then do you have to send the link again, or can you alter it?
If it's rescheduled or any other time, se pravi, če se spremeni čas ali pa kraj, mislim, ne kraj, čas ali pa dan, je pa treba na Zoomu nov link ustvariti. In lahko v mailu napišeš tokrat, pa se tukaj dobiva, ker ni po urniku. So in Zoom, you have to create another link if there is another date, or if there is something outside the agreed schedule, whereas in MS Teams, you don't have to. Once you have the link created, you can join earlier, you can join later. It's no problem if you have a longer session that you actually signed in. With Zoom, it's on time. Of course, if you're a host, you can join earlier, but the others can't. Yeah? Se pravi, Lili, ti uporabljaš Zooma, daješ ti permanentni link tako?
Jaz vsakič znova dajem, ja.
Aha.
Nisem vedela, da sploh to obstaja. Kako pa prideš noter v bistvu? Greš na svoj Gmail, pa tam klikneš ali imaš opcijo?
Aha. So,
sploh ne vem, kako priti pol noter.
Okay.
Istega.
Okay, so Lily is asking, how do you enter once you have the permanent link? Ena stvar je, greš na LS Online in klikneš tam.
Okay.
Kamar imajo vsi. So you can click on LS Online, or if I go back to the previous, just a second. Ali pa greš nazaj v Zoom, US, se pravi, bom šla zdaj ven, se pravi, to smo shranili, nisem da vidim, ja, smo. Bom šla še enkrat zoom.us, tako ko greš ti na svoj Zoom, greš na My Account,
Okay.
potem pa pogledaš pod Meetings,
Okay.
in tukaj imaš Upcoming, se pravi, ti, ki zdaj so na vrsti. In imaš recimo, kam smo zdaj spravili, English with Špela, ali pa tvoj naslednji bi bil, recimo Deutsch mit Lili, pa ne vem, ena prva skupina, druga skupina, tretja skupina, ti imela prvo skupino in klikneš Start in si noter.
Kaj pa, če jih imaš zdaj 20? Ali pa imaš vse English with Lili, kako pa moraš nekaj napisati drugega?
Ja, ti preimenuješ tako, kot hočeš, ja.
Ok, v redu, da veš, katerega klikneš, ko pa je vse isto.
Ja, ok, English with Diana, this is an example, you can always have like a group Bežigrad, I don't know.
Ok, super, ja, to sem mislila, lahko dopolniš tisto.
Ja.
Okay,
tako da imaš tukaj kar vse, in ti sam klikaš join. Ali pa join je, če bi bila povabljena, kot sem zdaj, drugače pa je start, ti vedno startaš.
Ok, super, hvala ti.
Prosim. Čak sam nekaj, da vidim. Špela, mislim, da se da, vidiš, če ga reschedulaš, da daš edit this occurrence, se pravi, samo tega prestaviš na en drugi dan. Se pravi, ga lahko daš na petek, ker sta prestavila, in na 12. uro in save in lahko delaš z istim linkom. To sem pa zdaj videla. Špela, ali si videla? Yeah, so you can, you don't have to create a new link, you just reschedule the existing, but you have to change the occurrence, not the series. Se pravi, occurrence pomeni enkratni dogodek, se pravi samo tisti termin. Series pa pomeni, da bi vse termine spremenila z četrtka na petek, recimo, če bi se to zgodilo. Yeah?
I'm just thinking out loud now, because I have one client. No, I have two solutions before I pose the question. I have one client who has lessons on Mondays in the afternoon and then on Thursdays in the morning. So I create one link and then every second session I edit it. So it's one link for all. This is solution number one. Or create two links, one for Monday and one for Thursday.
No, one for all.
And then go in and edit every second one.
No, I didn't understand now. So
well, because every second one would be Thursday, for example. If I create the Monday, because it's the afternoon lesson, and then that would be one link.
Yes.
And now you edit it. So I would have to edit every second meeting because every second one is on Thursdays and it's in the morning.
Okay, what's the schedule, the original schedule?
The original schedule is Monday at 5 and Thursday at 7:30.
You create one link for both. I know. Aha, ja, ok. Kar sprašuje je, kaj pa, če ni ob isti uri, ob istih dnevih, to, ne? Aha, let's see.
O različnih dnevih.
Pa vse označiš, cel dan pa je to.
Cel teden. Call me
O,
whenever.
Okay,
Naj pride 24 ur na dan noter.
okay, so everyone understands what we are doing. So what we need to do now is to actually, if the client has a meeting twice a week, but at different times. Okay, yeah, I for now, I never had that. Okay, let's see. Let's see if there is a no fixed time. Let's see what happens here. No, generate passcode.
I'll start thinking I'm the problem.
No.
Just kidding.
You're not. I'm just checking. If anyone has an idea, but you're right. Now I see what's wrong.
No, I could create Mondays and Thursdays, and then however you did it with the first link, and then go in there and then correct edit every second meeting and just edit the time. How you showed to Spela before.
Yeah, I know. No, that would be too much work. I think it's better to have one for Mondays, one for Thursdays.
Okay.
But let me check this with Zoom, okay?
If I may interrupt,
please.
For David, I just created one link, recurring, no time, no date.
Aha! Oh, this is possible. Thanks. Let's see.
Thanks.
Guide me now for this one.
1 second. So I think because I used the app, I didn't go online on my profile.
Is this no fixed time?
I think so.
One?
Yeah.
Okay, so it just go away with all of this, videos on and so on, and both perfect.
Yeah.
So this is even better option. Yeah.
So that's what I did for David, because also I had one that was rescheduled for a Tuesday, then it's Monday and Wednesday, so I just used this link. And so far for the 2 classes I had, it worked, but I don't know for the future, so I still need to test that part.
No, perfect. This will be... Lili, si razumela tole?
Tako, kaj moraš dati zdaj, v bistvu vse?
Gremo še enkrat. Če Špela, tudi mi se učimo zdaj. Če, recimo, ko je Tina dala primer, da je na 2 različna dneva v 2 različnih urah, ali pa če bi imeli, recimo, pri nas free paketa, ne?
Okay.
Da greš pa schedule meeting, se pravi, vse tisto upišeš, kdaj se začne, se pravi, prvo uro dejansko bi lahko upisali, koliko časa. Kevin, what do you put under duration? Still 2 hours or something more? You need to, right? Huh? Kevin?
Na mute ma.
Yeah, you're on mute. Probably you still need to, because when it starts, then you have 2 hours, right?
Yeah, for me, I don't know what I actually, because I use the app. I'm gonna try to check it out.
No, Lili, ko greš tle per recurring meeting, se pravi sestanek, ki se ponavlja.
A mi lahko pokažeš, kar ne vidim?
Ja, nisem. Aha, oprosti, sem mislila, da sem noter. Takoj bom. Share screen bom še enkrat šla. Takole, se pravi, ko damo schedule meeting, ne? Pa tle napišeš ime, pa kdaj se začne recimo prvi dan, koliko dolgo so sešni, mislim, koliko dolga srečanja imaš, pa daš tle recurring meeting, to pomeni, da se ponavlja na srečanju, ne? Klikneš in ko reče, kako pogosto se ponavlja, ne daš daily ali pa weekly, kot smo prej dali, ampak daš no fixed time.
Okay.
In zdaj imaš ti za celo obdobje, nimaš nič definiranega, dokler traja, vedno se lahko priključi. Passcode bi rekla, da vedno daš proč, da mu ni treba passcode imeti, pa da je video on za oba, se pravi, da je lahko video in save.
Super.
I just checked with the app, it looks very different. I'm gonna try to, maybe I can share my screen with you.
Okay. Kevin bo pokažel še, kako je na aplikaciji.
So this is what it looks with me. So I don't have all the options you have. So I just have a recurring meeting. I activated the waiting room. And that's it. So I don't really have any dates or anything in here. And that's the Zoom app actually that I downloaded.
That you downloaded on computer?
Yeah, exactly. So I just created a link, and that link I copy pasted into LS Online, and that's the one David is using.
Okay, I will check this again. Yeah. So because I also have the app, this is interesting.
So for the app, it looks very different than it does with the platform that you just showed us.
Okay, because this, yeah, it's a platform in the app. Okay, let me see.
I also only have the app, so I don't. Yeah.
If you only have the app, so much better then, because you can do the same as he did. Lili, imaš ti aplikacijo downloadeno na namizju, Zoom, ali greš vedno preko linka?
Vedno preko linka grem.
Zdaj, Kevin in Špela pravita, da če imaš aplikacijo downloadeno, se pravi, da imaš tisto ikonco za Zoom, je pa ta pogled, ki ga je Kevin zdaj delil. Se pravi, da je še manj, ker niti ne izbiraš časov, ampak da daš samo ponavljajoči se dogodek. Ok? Ja. Upam, da je to zdaj... Vsak se sem rekla, I'm so grateful for all the recommendations that you have. We find one path and then we see it's... okay. Good. Then... Ja, povej.
Jana? Ja, jaz, Tjaša.
Okay.
Iz sosednje pisarne. Če želiš, lahko jaz pokažem, kako izgleda na aplikaciji.
Aha, lahko še enkrat, ja. A je to, kar je Kevin kazal?
Ja, no mislim, to je čisto ista zadeva, ja. Mislim, se nisem videla, veš, kaj sem imela eno drugo. Je pokazal na aplikaciji, kako izgleda?
Ja, mislim, lahko pokažeš še cel postopek, kako greš na mizja.
Lahko, ja, komod. Čakaj sem, da ga najdem.
Okay, Tjaša, we'll just briefly go through, like, on a desktop when you have an application.
Okay, samo klikneš na tole, aplikacijo, daš tale schedule, upišeš in tlele daš tale recurring meeting, da se ponavlja in ti sploh ni treba ničesar prej izpolnjevati. Potem pa tukaj spet odkljukaš tako, kot si ti prej pokazala, video on, pa če bi želel še kaj drugega tlele odkljukati, potem pa da schedule.
Ok, super, hvala.
Ja, malenkost.
Ok, če greš nazaj. Well, Kevin, that's what you have.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's very smart to download the app on your desktop. Verjetno je fajn imeti aplikacijo tudi na telefonu, mislim na mizju potem. No? Zdaj še, kar se tiče različnih možnosti, kar se da delati na Zoomu. So features in Zoom, you probably mostly use share screen. So if you just go, you have, okay, mute, stop video, you'll have that. Then security, participants, you can see all the participants. Do you have polls also? I will share my screen so that you see. Do you have this one? Actually, what I can do, you see the whole screen that I have? Okay, do you have this polls on your Zoom?
I don't...
Ostali imate tale polls?
No, it doesn't ring a bell with me.
I'm not sure that we're looking at the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we see your Teams.
What?
We see your Teams application on the screen.
I wanted to share the whole screen. So, okay, then I'll just do like this. When you have, because I can't, ne moram share tega, kar zdaj vidim, I can't share the screen that I see right now, because if I share it, I see all the other ones. But when you have all the menu under the videos that you see us now, you have microphone, camera, security, participants, polls, or you have chat.
Chat.
Chat, yeah.
Honestly, until now, I had chat too, and I have polls right now.
Because you're recording, aren't you?
Ah, there you go. Are you familiar with that? Polls. Today I was at a Zoom meeting and there were more than 80 participants, and here and there we had, Kevin, you will show us how to do this background. This is perfect. And here and there they just sent us like a questionnaire and we need to fill it right away, and then you could see the answers. So, and this is with polls. So, so I said, because I'm recording, interesting. I will have a look at it, but it's very interesting. I will maybe just try to do this to see. Yeah, it's a long process for you. Okay, so chat, you're all familiar with chat. Uporabljate dost tega chata zraven, a ga tudi shranite na koncu? You save it in the end, the chat?
No, usually I don't.
Well, there's no need, it's okay. But just under in the chat, in the bottom of the chat, do you have this file? Do you use the file as well? Uporabljate vsi tale datoteko spodaj? Sam da vem, ali moram kaj kazati ali ne. So here...
I haven't used it yet, no, because usually I just upload everything to LS Online.
Ah, okay. Yeah, this is one of the best options that you have, actually. LS Online open, this is the only thing you need to share, and then you just click everything on it. Tako pa navadi je najlažje, da imamo kar LS Online odprt, vse stvari že gor in potem sam tam, ne. The thing with the file is that you can just upload in the chat different files, but that's all. You all know how to save the chat, probably. Vsi poznate, kako se shrani chat. Okay, to je pol v redu. Do you use annotate whenever you share screen? Do you use this so that you can highlight some things in the text and stuff like that, or not? Annotate, you know it. I will show you how, whenever you share a screen, I will now open just one, I'll show you now. I will open one Word document and annotate. I will show you then annotate how it works. But for example, I can show people like here, this is what I mean, and here you can have the spotlight, like just read this paragraph. For example, you have stamps, like well done, very well done here, nice pronunciation, something like that. Or you can, and then you can also save. You know, this could be, I don't know, to correct their emails, for example, but then just put another color. Please don't use red to correct things. So, and you say, you can add text. Okay, this is undo. So, now, this is what I want to do. To select something and show, I use the mouse. So when you just try to share the screen, for example, maybe, I don't know, Tina, you start share a screen, and then when you get on the top of the page, I don't know why you can't see that. I will just try to share again my whole screen. If you maybe see it. Do you see on the top this? Or you only see Word document?
Only Word document.
Ah. Okay, can you, Tina, just try to share whatever, and then if you have, it looks like like a menu, and you have like start recording, or just try to share screen.
Here, you mean on top?
On top, yeah.
Ah, annotate.
Yes.
It is. Yes.
Okay,
Can you
try
see
to
it?
click. No, we can't see that.
Ah, okay.
So if you just click annotate, so that we see if it works.
Yeah. It's red, but that's just because I didn't change it. Sorry.
Okay, just go out.
I'm colorblind.
Okay, you can leave share screen. A bi še kdo probal, Lili, si razumela, kje so te stvari zdaj, da ti, ko deliš...
Šeram, ja, ko delim, vidim, ja.
A vidiš...
Pa imaš zgoraj vrstico in potem v bistvu označiš lahko.
A bi probala, si to že kdaj imela?
Ne, nisem še imela.
Ok, pa deli en dokument, karkoli, lahko je tudi spletna stran, vse, ker to ni važno na kakšna platforma.
Ok, pa konec, ja, se nimam nič odprtega. Malo počakajte.
Lahko sam desktop vidimo na mizi, pa samo obkrožiš eno datoteko.
Evo, tebe bom dala.
Ne, ok, ja.
A imate?
Ne.
Ne? Čakaj, pa nekaj drugega.
Ko deliš, moraš desno spodaj še enkrat klikati share.
A ja, čakaj malo. Evo, tule.
Ja, zdaj pa imaš gor na vrhu, imaš ena je annotate.
Ja.
No, zdaj pa tisto klikneš in zdaj evo. Pa lahko daješ zvezdice, imaš tam stamp.
Ups.
Lahko daješ... Ja, lahko daš tam stamp, imaš zvezdice.
A, tekst imam tudi lahko tule noter, v redu.
Tako, pa, ja, recimo. Pa tam pri stamp lahko daješ zvezdice.
Lahko brišemo, v redu.
Lahko se
briskali.
Ok, to je to. Ja, prosim. So I thought that is zdaj pa sam en share screen, da greš nazaj. I thought this is one feature that's useful, you know, because you can also save it with your corrections and upload it. It will be in your downloads. So I think this is one. Okay. Breakout rooms, you're familiar with them. A kdo ne uporablja teh sob, share breakout rooms? You're familiar with them? Yeah? No? Okay,
no.
Okay, so where you have microphone video, in the end of this row, you also have reactions. So you can just say, yes, I know, or I don't know. So, because sometimes I can't see whether you are nodding or not nodding. So breakout rooms, just put the thumbs up, whoever uses breakout rooms. Thumbs up. Okay, Špela and Kevin. Okay. Tina, ti še nisi uporabljala? Ne?
I haven't had the chance to have a group course on Zoom.
Aha. Steven?
No, individual lesson, so not had a chance to use it.
Okay, the thing we can just try now to whenever you use breakout rooms, you just need to allow this in your account as well. So if you go in your account, let's do this really quickly. So so that's also Stephen and Tina see it. I'll just go again to Zoom, to profile. Actually, sorry, under settings, and further down, you will see file transfer. There are a lot of things. You learn a lot about Zoom once you go through all of this. Send items, the breakout rooms. It's very important that you enable breakout rooms. Okay? Okay. Now I can't show you, so ne moram pokazati breakout rooms, but there, you know, under, again, how do you call this? Like a menu row or?
Taskbar.
Taskbar, thank you. So in the taskbar, you also have breakout rooms. Tina, Stephen, do you have it? This means that you enabled in your profile. Do you have breakout rooms? It's just next to reactions.
No, not yet.
Stephen?
Well, I'm on my mobile phone at the moment, so
okay.
That's something we'll investigate on the laptop later.
Okay. But if you enable them, you will be able we can also then later on check with, this is the last feature that I want to share about the breakout, is the breakout room. So maybe you have 7 participants, and let's say that we break into 2 rooms. So are you ready? You'll be in a room right now. So let's just, so that you just see how it works, okay? Okay. All participants have invited to join. So now you just click join breakout room. Okay.
Oj.
Ej, te breakout rooms, kadarkoli je, se folk toliko pogovarja noter, da sploh nič
Ne bom tako, čakaj sem.
No, sam toliko, da vidi tudi Steven. Steven, are you here?
I can't see anything. I've gone there. Now I can see you.
Okay, so we are in the room.
Okay.
There's no Tina and no Kevin here. What I was just saying is whenever you put people like 2 or 3 in a room, first they chat for a long time, you need to discipline them. Okay, I'm just gonna check the other room and then we're back, okay? Just that you have the feeling. Okay.
See, I have problems.
Oh my
Hey,
God,
I got
this
it.
group is so much better than the other one.
Thank you. We're giving inside tips here.
How much do you pay for them?
Well, Kevin, what are your experience? Because according to my experience, whenever you put people in a separate room, they just have so much to tell each other.
Oh yeah, the thing what I do with the breakout rooms though, I switch off my camera and my microphone, so they just see a black square pop up, and they keep talking. Because if I have my camera on and my microphone, then they stop talking. So I learned to just go incognito.
Okay.
When I'm in rooms.
Cool. Okay, I'll just put you back together. Okay. Lili, pa sva
Same smo stale.
Čist malo pa bodo.
Veš, kaj sem se jaz kar zgubila vmes. Sploh me je vam vrglo in pol nisem vedela, a sem zdaj prav naredila, da sem zapustila sobo ali ne.
Ja, je že v redu, je že v redu. Ok, čakamo še vse ostale. Kje so se pa zgubili? Aha, ok, vidijo, da imajo še 28 sekund. Pa so do konca noter. Kevin je rekel, da se doskrat da noter v sobo, ker to klepetajo, pa da se da na mute, pa brez kamere, ker drugače vsi čakajo njega. Tako da je res samo opazovalec.
Ja, se to je dobro.
Kevin, I just shared your tip. Can you share with others?
Yeah, with the breakout rooms, what I found useful is when I want to check out the rooms, how they're doing, I turn off my camera and my microphone. So it's just a small black square that pops up if I go in and out the rooms, and it doesn't disturb the flow between the students.
Very good one.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. Okay, now we will just have a look at Microsoft Teams. Okay, now use reactions and put your thumbs up whoever uses Microsoft Teams. There you go. So Lili, Tina in Kevin. Aha, Lili, ti tudi Microsoft Teams uporabljaš?
Ne, a ja, to je bilo vprašanje, če kdo uporablja. Ne, pol pa dol.
Ok, se pravi Kevin pa Tina. I will now share, I will send you, okay, I have just sent you an invitation. Se pravi, poslala sem vam vabilo za Microsoft Teams. I send you an invitation to Microsoft Teams. You don't have to join. Don't join it. Oh, Stephen, I haven't invited you because you didn't sign up. Just a second.
Okay.
I will correct this mistake. Let me see. Okay. Can you just tell me your email address? So it's Stephen.
Stephen underline
Mm-hmm.
Mayland
Yes.
at hotmail.com.
There you go. Okay. Okay. So whoever I ask in comparison to MS Teams and Zoom, they prefer Zoom. Večina, če vprašaš, kaj je boljš MS Teams ali Zoom, reče Zoom. Kevin, Tina, can you name few advantages that you see, disadvantages of Microsoft Teams in comparison to Zoom, or maybe even advantages if you see them?
That's a difficult one. For me personally, the biggest disadvantage for Microsoft Teams, I think, is the lack of breakout rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So when you want to have, when you want to engage the students in a one-to-one conversation, that's not possible with Microsoft Teams right now.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, that's the biggest disadvantage. I guess, especially for the companies, the biggest advantage is they have better encryption. So safety-wise, I think Microsoft Teams scores higher than Zoom. Other than that, I don't know. With Microsoft Teams, you also have the whiteboard, because like when you share your screen with Zoom, you have the option for a whiteboard, so you don't have to use Microsoft Word. But I didn't find that with Microsoft Teams, but maybe that's because I don't have an account. I don't know.
Yes. Today I had another meeting with Microsoft Teams, and we are now figuring out how we can give you more features, and one of them is whiteboard. So we are learning along the way, as I said, but we will try to. Tina, morda kakšna prednost Microsoft Teamsu proti Zoomu?
Not really. I prefer Zoom.
Ja, tako da, no, zdaj bom sam pokazala neke osnove, že zato, ker snemamo, potem se pa lahko čisto na hitro še na Microsoft Teamsih dobimo. A ste dobili na mail vabilo Microsoft Teams? Have you received the invitation and the link? Stephen, just check. The link is actually are the words. People are usually looking for the link, like Zoom link, but actually they just need to click on the, you know, the name, the purple link underneath. Okay, I'll just share screen now with Microsoft Teams. You see it now? A vidite? To je zdaj recimo naš couch meeting. This is where we'll be meeting. This is how it looks like, Microsoft Teams. But as a LanguageSitter, you have a lot less features than this. You will just join, you will see. So this is how it actually looks like when you join a course on Microsoft Teams. Tako nekako zgleda učilnica pri njih. Ja, zdaj bom pa. Zdaj pa ne morem. Samo da vidim. Špela je že tle. Admit. Zdaj samo še ugasneš mikrofon. Okay, so you have participants here. Spet tukaj so vsi tisti, ki so prisotni. Chat isto kot v Zoomu, so chat is the same as in Zoom. Or you have GIF. Then, okay, raise your hand. To share screen is share content. So basically what LanguageSitters right now have is they see all the participants. You see all the participants now, or you see up to 4? Tina, Kevin?
Jaz vidim samo kalendar, Dejana.
Yeah, we're not seeing anything.
Okay, stop share. Okay, I'll do the whole screen. Hvala. Okay.
No, I think you see, I saw.
Tle smo zdaj, a ne? This is how it looks like. Microsoft Teams. Tle spet kdo je od who's there, the participants, chat je isto. Tukaj so pol slikce, lahko že kakšen drug tudi pride noter zraven špele, klikne na link, so you can click on the link, so maybe we see each other here now. And share content, this is what it shares screen now. And if you will see now, I already have whiteboard, Kevin. So this is what I want to give to you. So today I said what I would really like for others to have whiteboard and files so that you can save things and upload and this. So isto je desktop, lahko sam del, samo eno okno delimo tako, kakor je na Zoomu. If you're an owner, Kevin, this is a good thing. You also have breakout rooms.
Okay.
No one mentioned that. Even Microsoft Teams in Slovenia said no, but then I found a tutorial on YouTube, and it's actually possible to create more rooms as well. But this is something we'll be working on now. So these are the main features, and per Microsoft Teams zaenkrat je tako, da smo samo LanguaSitter kot lastniki licence lahko mi kreiramo. Nekateri lahko tudi posamezniki dobijo Microsoft Teams, zdaj se pač trudimo, da bi lahko mi dobili kot izobraževalna ustanova in da bi vam dali tudi polne licence. So we will see, they will declare that we are educational institution, we'll finally get licenses for all the teachers, so we will see what happens with this. So basically with the links, you don't create links, we create links and we send them to you and we upload them to LS Online. Tako da zdaj mi kreiramo linke v tem primeru in jih uploadamo v LS Online, pa jih vam pošljemo tudi na mail, zato da se pol pridružite. Tako. Je malo, a se dobimo še na Microsoft Teams, sam da vidimo, kako je. Jaz bom zdaj stop share. Neč predlagam, ali pa ne, zdaj, ko smo še tukaj. Imate še 10 minut? Do you have some more minutes? Because I said 1 hour only.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Dejana, lahko prosim samo gašneš mikrofon na ta drugem?
Joj, seveda, takoj. Sam da prijem do tam, zdaj imam toliko oken. There. Pa sem. Who was present during the quarantine when we had a workshop with Martina Merslović? No? Martina Merslović, no one? Lili, ti si bila takrat na couch meetingu z Martino Merslović?
Ja, meni se čaka, zdaj. Kdaj je bilo to? Povej mi, kdaj?
April?
Ja, ona prijazna gospa. To je tako polna energije, ja.
So this was, she is a coach for public speaking and communication, and she gave us a workshop on how to engage participants online. And I would just, I briefly, Tina and Kevin, we had this discussion, but I would just like to go through again, maybe point out something that really worked, especially with groups. Povedala bom tisto, kar je pač ta glavne stvari, no, kar se mi je zdelo, it's not a lot, but what I really think it's important. One thing is already how you appear on screen. So what she suggests is that the light is in your face so that people see your face and that you are not just a face there, but that people can see your hands. Se pravi, če je le možno, da se saj še roke zraven vidijo. Bravo, Steve. I've seen that the last time I had 2-hour session and it was so hard to include hands because you're constantly on keyboard, you know, you can't, otherwise you would just stand up and have the lecture, you know, but it's still good if sometimes they see more of your body language than just the face and really to have the light in your face. And she stressed how important it is, the tone of your voice, when to speed up, when to slow down, and so on. So, kaj vse se da z glasom delati na tem, no? what I really liked is with groups is how you engage everyone in the sense that I would say, for example, now, zdaj dam primer, kako je temu reče, ona zakroži po sobi, round the room, da bi rekla, okay, what are your experience with this? Or can you give me an example? Lily, you start, then Špela, and then Steven. So when you hear her name, you're already paying attention. You start preparing for her when it's your round. And once Lily's done, Špela is done, I said, okay, before Steven starts, Tjaša, Kevin, and then Tina will share their experience. So that everyone is actually paying attention. And I think this is a very good trick that you could do. Just have, okay, we normally don't have 20 people anyway, so you will remember who you called. Tako da razumeš, Lili, da greš tako po vrsti, da rečeš najprej Lili, pa bo Dejana, pa bo Špela, in preden prije Špela, če prej ne Špela, naj se pripravita še Steven, Tjaša, pa Kevin, pa še Stino zaključimo. Ne? In so vsi pripravljeni, kdaj bodo, da ne uidejo. Kevin, you mentioned those that are drifting off.
Yeah.
Whenever you see someone's typing on the phone, you know, the days, you give them a task and you say, Lily, now count how many times do we use the word good or bad when we describe things. Mm-hmm. And then, that one needs to, okay, it's paying attention because they have a task. And then in the end of the conversation, say, oh, so Lily, how many times was it? Se pravi, sploh tiste, ki vidiš, da jih izgubljaš in daš eno nalogo. Recimo rečeš, zdaj pa se bomo pogovarjali 3 minute na temo korone. I'm out of ideas, it's just corona popping up all the time. So, na temo korone pa poslušajte, kolikrat rečete slabo in dobro noter. Poslušaj, ne, in štej. Se pravi, in ko je konc pogovora, rečeš, no, kolikrat smo omenili sam ta 2 pridevnika, kakšne pridevnike bi še lahko, ne? Or you say, everyone needs to, I don't know, have a presentation or a pitch and have 30 seconds. Tina, count, you know? Do you have a phone with you? Everyone has. Do you show the phone? Yeah, you do have. Okay, 30 seconds. Are you ready? Okay, Špela, start. And then Tina will be so engaged, saying stop. You know, this is one of the possibilities as well, that you really engage them. Then it's the body, telesna anketa would be like a body chart, body graph, body something. For example, you say, okay, how happy are you today from 1 to 5? 1 being miserable, 5 being I'm the sunshine of today. And then everyone shows, like show, and then you pick the extremes. Somebody will be 1, you say, 1, why are you 1, Stephen? What happened? You know, or you say, okay, we are working online now a lot. After the crisis is over, how often do you think we'll be using online platforms? So this being not at all, this being everything will be online. So people show like this. And again, you go for extremes and you ask for their opinion. So the whole group is engaged because they need to show something, and then you discuss this as well. Lili si je jasno, ne, se pravi, da vse s telesom kažejo, ne, ali pa koliko je bila največji pes, kar ste ga kdaj videli, ne, pa nekaj pokaže, pa tako, koliko se te sploh ne vidim, koliko je bil velik, ne, ali pa to res, koliko bomo na računalnikih, ko bo enkrat konc krize, pokažete to, da sploh ne bomo to, da bomo ves čas. In potem sprašuješ ekstreme za recimo mnenja. When they find out that you're looking for extremes, they will all go average. Okay, this is one. Yeah, and the other one, if possible, breakout rooms, of course. This is the most important thing. Do you find this useful for groups? Se vam zdi, da to bi delovalo v skupinah, these tricks?
Yeah, I think they're going to be useful. I sometimes have a group of children, so I'm going to try those for sure.
With children, everything, this works so much because they keep showing, because they're active.
Yeah.
Sploh pri mlajših, vse ta telesna anketa, to tako deluje. Tako da se splača. It's the biggest fish. And everyone goes out of the screen. So I think these are very useful tricks even for grown-ups, because of the phones. they're not drifted off. U redu. Thank you for now here. Hvala za enkrat. Let's just try to meet in MS Teams, okay? Yeah, and see what happens there. Okay. Thank you.